Sunday. You should probably be at church right now or having breakfast, hanging out with your family. But if you're here, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming to hang out. This is probably the earliest live stream I've ever done ever. So Kat is gonna be in here any minute. She's gonna post a link in the chat. I'm gonna pin it to the top. What's up, guys? I can see everybody pouring in. How is everyone? Hello, 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 hello. What's up? What's up, Lacey? What's up? What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Early morning live stream. First time ever. Fucking 8:17 a.m., baby. Getting the protein shake in. Let's get it. There's Kat. Let me see if I can pin this to the top. Bing, bing, bing. Nailed it. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate you. How is everybody? It's super early, man. We never go live this early. Sunday morning live stream, 8:15 a.m. I'm just sitting here, getting this protein shake in me, pinning links to the comments, hanging out with you guys. How is everyone? What's up, guys? How is everybody? Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody feeling waking up in this woke world today, huh? How's everybody feeling? Outnumbered? Frustrated? You guys got hope? I still got a little hope. Okay. Shall we get down to business? Hangover Gang's here. We're having the Hangover Gang boardroom meeting virtually. Thank you for everybody joining me here today. As always, I'll jump into the chat and I'll take some questions and we'll do a Q&A here right away. First, I'm gonna get through the things I need to get through because it's a pretty crazy time right now. We got a brand new music video, Woke World. It's out right now. We are at 1.5 million friggin' views. 1.5 million views in today's day 3. So practically 48 hours since it's so early, less than 48 hours. Less than 48 hours. And we're at 1.5 million views. So everybody out there who's watched this music video and shared this music video, I just want to say thank you guys. So fucking grateful for that. We hit 1 million views in like 25 hours, which is insane. So if you haven't seen the new video, Woke World, please go check it out. It just came out Friday. It's Sunday. One protein shake down. So we're at 1.5 million views in just over 2 days. Please, guys, do me a favor. Share and comment on the video, okay? You guys know the YouTube hacks. It's like a cheat code. The more likes and the more comments a YouTube video has, the higher it gets pushed up in the algorithm. It shows up in people's feeds. YouTube will put it on the front page, etc., 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 all that good stuff. So if you can, please watch the new video and share the new video and drop some comments on it, okay? Drop some comments and drop some likes on the video on YouTube. It will trigger YouTube's algorithm, populate the video. I really appreciate everybody's help. And if you guys have seen the new video, Woke World, then you know that this song is not just for America. It's not just for the USA. And I've made a lot of music for the USA, and I've made a lot of music about America. I've made a lot of music about the greatest country on earth because that's where I fucking live, and I'm doing my best to create a positive impact. This song was not just for the USA. It was for Canada and the United Kingdom and Australia and Ireland and Denmark and all the countries all over the world that are all dealing with the same woke bullshit as we are. We turn on the news and we see the protests and the riots and the wokery and the woke washing of America and America's values. We see the bullshit here, and we might not realize that this same thing, the problems with woke stuff, economy problems, immigration problems, all these problems, they exist everywhere, all over the world. Everybody's dealing with the same thing. So I thought it was important that I make a song for the people of the world. And that's what I did. So all that's left now is we made the song for the people of the world. All that's left is to reach the people of the world with this song. And I can't do that without you guys. So if you could, please share the music video. That would be fucking incredible. I would appreciate the hell out of it. And man, blow up the comments to trigger that algorithm. Like, the song is for the people of the world. So just blow up the comment section with the flag of your country. Just use the little emojis on your phone. Drop an American flag, drop a Canadian flag, drop an Irish flag, drop a British flag, drop a Australian flag, drop an Ireland flag. Just drop your flags in the comments of the video. Let's see how many flags we can get waving in the comments on Woke World. And man, it's been a wild ride. Like I said, we're like 1.5 million views. We're on the road to 2 million right now. Blow up those comments with your country's flag, the Woke World video. Not this chat, the Woke World video. I see the flags flying in the comments right now, and it's beautiful and it's awesome. But let's do that on the Woke World video so it'll trigger the algorithm and blow that video up. I really appreciate it. Aside from the video, we are currently at number 7 in all genres right now on iTunes. Woke World is number 7. We are number 1 in hip hop on iTunes. And as always, man, I really want to take this song to number 1. I really want to take this song to number 1. We only have 6 spots to go until we're number 1 in all genres. That would mean we're number 1 in all genres and number 1 in hip hop, which would be amazing. So please, if you can, download Woke World on iTunes. The link is pinned in the chat right now. All you gotta do is click that link, download the song. There's fucking 1,200 of us here right now. If 1,200 people downloaded that song, I tell you guys all the time, man, fuck. If 1,200 people downloaded that song, we'd have the number 1 song in all genres. It's just extremely difficult to motivate people online to do something. I'm trying to make it easy for you. The link is pinned in the chat. Click that link. Download Woke World on iTunes. Let's take it to number 1. Look, this is the honest truth about a song like Woke World. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's not even drums in the song. There's no drums. There's no beat. It's just acoustic guitar and me rapping. And then when the chorus comes in, rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn this woke world down. Burn everything woke. That's the only part of the song that has drums. The entire song has no drums. It's just me rapping on an acoustic guitar. And for a song that's like that, that's lacking drums, it's not as angry and intense as other songs. So it's just not like a big viral record. It's a heartfelt, from the bottom of my soul type song. It's not as angry, as intense as a lot of other things I've done. So it's just naturally, it's not like a big viral fucking millions of views, Like a lot of the times when you have a big viral song like Devil is a Democrat or Fake Woke or People So Stupid or something like that, it goes viral because it's angry and it's intense and it's capturing this shared emotion that we all have all over this country, all over the world. So they sort of naturally gain speed and they naturally go number 1 and they naturally top charts. Woke World is a different type of song. It's slower, it's more introspective, it's more heartfelt. So this song is not naturally just going to go viral. It's not naturally going to go to number 1. Songs like this take a little work. So if you're out there and you're down to put in a little work with me, you're down to roll up your sleeves a little bit and force this one to the number 1 spot, I would really, really appreciate it. It's like I said, it's not angry, it's not intense, it's not viral. So it's gonna take a little more work from us to get this song to number 1. So if you can, please go to iTunes, download Woke World. The link is pinned in the chat. It's gonna take some work. It just is, you guys. This one's gonna take some work. So if you're down to work with me, I sure appreciate it. Please go to iTunes, download Woke World. That would mean a lot. And Did you guys stay tuned to the end of the video for the big announcement at the end of the video? Did you guys see that? At the end of the video, I announced 2 brand new albums. 2 brand new albums dropping November 7th. It's like 38 songs. Like 30 of them are brand new. 38 songs, 2 albums, November 7th. Hangovergang.com. Yes, Woke World will be on those albums. Devil is a Democrat will be on those albums. Charlie will be on those albums. God Mode will be on those albums. Facts with Ben Shapiro. Daddy's Home with Roseanne. 38 new songs, 2 albums, November 7th, hangovergang.com. I'm super duper excited. So we're only a few weeks away from that, and I have a ton of stuff coming your way, so just stay tuned. But anyways, I don't want to get into the album stuff yet. We got lots of time to talk about the albums. I just want to talk about Woke World today, and trying to get Woke World to number 1 and trying to blow that video up. And I'll jump in the comments and see how everybody's feeling about the Woke World video. But this is important to point out. If we get Woke World to number 1, if we get Woke World to number 1, that will be our 3rd number 1 in a row. We went number 1 with Devil is a Democrat. We went number 1 with Charlie. And if we go number 1 with Woke World, I just think that would be a beautiful way to cap off this run of songs. I think that would just be an incredible cherry on the cake to have number 1 with Devil is a Democrat, number 1 with Charlie, number 1 with Woke World. Just think about the fucking message that sends. The people in America, the people around the world, there is an appetite for truth in music. And if there wasn't, songs like Devil is a Democrat wouldn't be going number 1, Charlie wouldn't be going number 1, and Woke World certainly wouldn't be going number 1. So I just think that would be fucking awesome. Like, what an incredible streak of number 1 songs. Devil is a Democrat, Charlie, Woke World. Like, I just feel like that would just be fucking amazing. And having each one of those songs top the charts and sit on Billboard is just like, that is literally the voice of the people. That is literally like how America is feeling right now, is those songs. And with Woke World, that's how the world is feeling. So, so yeah, I just think that would just be an amazing sort of bookend to these last 3 songs. If we get 3 number 1s in a row, I don't even know if we've ever got 3 number 1s in a row before. But I just feel like that's a trilogy. That's 3 really consistent in messaging, really powerful songs to have all 3 of those go number 1 on Billboard. You know there's going to be people at Billboard that hate that. You know there's people within the music industry that that despise us and despise these songs. You guys know the music industry is largely run by liberals and leftists and woke people. So the fact that they have to keep seeing these songs go number 1, Devil is a Democrat, Charlie, Woke World, you know it's just driving them fucking crazy. So I think that would be a really beautiful way to end off these 3 songs, is to have Woke World also go number 1 3 in a row. So yeah, if you can, the link is pinned in the chat. Go to iTunes, download Woke World on iTunes. Let's fucking take this thing to number 1. Let's make a statement. Let's have our voices heard. Let's spread the message. All the stuff that we always do. Let's do it again. 3 in a row, baby. Let's go. Please. The link is pinned in the chat. Download Woke World. I accidentally walked into a No Kings protest yesterday. Did you guys see the video I posted? There was only like, I don't know, 40 people there, 30 or 40 people. It was a small one. And it was a total fucking accident, okay? You guys want to hear the story about how I accidentally went to a No Kings rally? Good, I'll tell you about it. So, I'm shooting lots of stuff right now, music videos and stuff for the album. I'm doing lots of stuff. And I needed to drive into the city and grab some stuff from the fucking mall. So I drive into the city. It's like a 2-hour drive. I get into the city. I go to the mall. And when I pull into the mall, as I'm arriving, I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these people with no kings signs and upside down American flags. They're waving them around and they're all screaming and yelling and singing and dancing and waving their flags and shaking their signs and fucking walking across the street and all this bullshit. I didn't even realize it was the No Kings protest day. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm by myself. Nova's at home. So I call Nova. I'm like, did you know that it's fucking No Kings protest day? And she's like, no, I had no idea. And I was like, well, I'm at the mall and they're doing this No Kings thing. I think I'm gonna go over there and just jump in the crowd and film a video of myself rapping Woke World at this protest. Because Woke World is literally about what people like that are doing to planet Earth. So I accidentally arrived at this No Kings. Well, I accidentally discovered it. I on purpose went so I could rap my song and film it, but I accidentally discovered that it was happening. So I went over there, I filmed myself rapping Woke World, and I'm sure you guys will be, I'm sure that this will shock you. But these people were too dumb to even realize that I was dissing them in the song. So I got the song playing on my phone. I'm filming it literally on Instagram. I got the song playing on my phone and I'm rapping it and I'm walking around and they're all got their signs and shit. And it's just like, I don't even know if they realized what the fuck I was doing. But I took B-roll. I finished recording my video and then I started filming all of them and their signs. And there was a girl like on a scooter with No Kings spray painted on her shirt, like a bandana over her face and shit. So I filmed everyone. Anyways, I posted it on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere last night, and it was fucking hilarious to me. Because they're totally right. There was no kings at that protest. It was just a bunch of people with low IQ. No kings, just fucking dummies. So that's what I did. And then I posted online, and so many people were mad when I posted it online. Like you're causing problems, you're causing division, you're interrupting their protest. It's like, yo, I was just protesting their protest. And I was protesting their protest with music. You can't get a more peaceful protest than protesting with music. I didn't interrupt anybody. I didn't call anybody names. I didn't take anybody's signs. I didn't scream in anybody's face. I didn't put my hands on anyone. I thought I was being pretty friendly about it, honestly. For somebody that completely disagrees with everything that they're saying, they're out there standing up for what they believe in, and I'm also out there standing up for what I believe in. And I stand for their right for them to stand up for what they believe in. I would gladly protect that right. I'm not trying to stop them from doing what they want to do. Ultimately, I think that we all want the same thing. We just want America in its best form. Everybody just wants the best for America. We all just have totally different ideas of how to go about achieving that. That's it. So like I said, they're out there protesting. I was out there protesting with music. They're standing up for what they believe in. I'm standing up for what I believe in. There was no violence or anything like that. So I think that's positive. But yeah, they're standing up for themselves. I'm standing up for me, and it is what it is. And if you stand for the same things that I stand for, and you believe in the same things I believe in, you would have been out there doing the same thing. But the fact is, you guys weren't there. You missed the No Kings protest. I had to go solo, rolling by myself, but don't worry, there's still time. If you stand up for what I stand up for, wait for it, go to iTunes and download Woke World. That was a great segue. But that's really just what it was, man. I was just out there performing Woke World, singing the song, filmed it, posted it. There was no problems. There was no violent interactions. There was no screaming or yelling. You know, we're not going to get along and we're not going to agree, but we can exist in the same space without chaos breaking out. And I thought that was a pretty positive thing. So I was out there standing up for myself and my beliefs, and if you're out there standing with me, please go to iTunes, download Woke World. Let's take it to #1. We only have 6 spots to go, 6. And then we're #1 in all genres. The link is pinned in the chat. Please do not forget, it takes 20 seconds. Download Woke World. Let's take it to #1. I would appreciate the hell out of everybody's help, and I need everybody's help. All of us. Like I said, this is not a big, angry, intense, banger, viral song. This song is gonna take some work, and it's gonna take work from all of us. There's 1,600 of us in here right now. If even half of 1,600 people, if 800 people clicked the link in the chat and downloaded Woke World, we'd have the #1 song in all genres. It's that easy. It's literally that easy. So please download Woke World on iTunes. I kind of alluded to it in my last live stream, but I didn't tell you guys. I told you we went through hell to film this music video, but I didn't tell you the actual story of how we went through hell. So are you guys interested in hearing how fucked up this music video shoot was? It doesn't matter if you're interested or not, I'm gonna tell you. So check this out. When we shot the Woke World music video, I wanted to have a police car and a bunch of other trash and burnt cars and garbage and destruction. I wanted to have it all out on the beach. So you get this beautiful view of the ocean, and it's this beautiful beach, and it's just contrasted by these ugly, destructed cars and garbage and stuff. Because to me, that's like a metaphor. That is what woke is doing to planet Earth. We have this beautiful world and these beautiful cities and beautiful people and beautiful environments, and we're just fucking ruining it with this woke shit. So to me, that's what we take this beautiful beach, we put a police car that's got bullet holes in it and it's on fire, and we put all this other garbage on the beach, and it's just like, that is what woke is doing to the beauty of the world. It's destroying it and it's making it ugly. So I wanted to put this cop car on the beach. So I rent the cop car, I get the beach, blah, 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 blah. And when I was renting the cop car, I talked to this one guy on the phone, and I was like, yeah, I want to rent a cop car and I want to get it on the beach. They didn't have any cop cars available. But he's like, what are you going to do with the cop car? And I was like, oh, I'm going to go park it on the beach. And he's like, how are you going to get it out there? And I was like, I have no idea. I haven't figured it out yet. And he's like, okay, so we shoot a TV series that has cop cars in it. And whenever we need to get a cop car through the sand, we take rolls of chain link fence and we roll the chain link fence out on the sand, and then you can drive the car over top of the chain link fence so the wheels don't get stuck in the sand. So I was like, okay, fuck it. We'll get a bunch of rolls of chain link fence. We'll drive the cop car out on the chain link fence. We'll park it out on the beach. We'll shoot the music video. So I go to Home Depot. I get all these rolls of chain link fence. We get to the music video. I'm running around with my brother-in-law. Let me just add, completely independent artist, okay? No manager, no record label, no PR, no publicist, no marketing, nothing. It's just me, totally independent. I write and produce all the songs. My girlfriend shoots all the music videos. My brother-in-law films. My sister does lighting and pulls focus. It's just us. So we get out to this music video shoot. We don't have a team of people working for us. So me and my brother-in-law are rolling chain link fence all over the beach, and we're gonna drive the cop car out on this chain link fence that we've rolled out on the sand. The problem is, the sand at the beach that we went to was so fine. It was like silica dust. So this cop car starts driving across this chain link fence that we've rolled out. But the chain link fence, the roll ends at some point. And then you have to start another roll. So I overlap the rolls so that there's no sand in between. So I overlap the rolls. And when the cop car drives across the overlap, its wheels spin and it pushes the one chain link fence out from underneath of the other one, and it gets stuck in the fucking sand. So me and Corey and my sister, We all get behind it and we push it out of the sand back onto the street. We try it again. We roll out the chain link fence. We drive the car across the sand, except this time the guy doesn't know how to fucking drive. And we're telling him, go left, go left, go left. And he doesn't go left, and he drives right off the chain link fence into the fucking sand. And he spins his tires and spins his tires and spins his tires and just fucking digs a hole with this cop car. So now the car is totally fucking stuck in the sand. Totally stuck, okay? And we got 200 feet to where we need to get that cop car. The fucking sun is going down. We're losing light. We're already like 2 hours behind. I have to call my friend. Do you guys remember the Fighter music video? The music video I did for Fighter, and there's a car flipped over on its roof, and I'm performing in front of that car? Okay, that's my friend who did that. He owns a tow truck, and that's who flipped the car for us. So I call my fucking friend, and I'm like, yo, I need you to get out here with your tow truck. I need you to fucking tow this cop car out onto the beach. I'm shooting a music video, da-da-da-da-da. So it takes him an hour to get there. Now we're 3 hours behind. And he brings a bunch of sheets of plywood with him. So this is the way we do it. We put a sheet of plywood down, we drive the cop car onto the plywood. We throw another sheet down, it drives onto that sheet. We grab the sheet behind it, flip it to the front of the cop car. It drives onto the next sheet. We grab the sheet behind it, flip it in front of the cop car. It drives onto that sheet. And we did that for 45 minutes until we got the car into position to shoot this music video. By the time we get there, the sun's going down in like an hour and a half. Because we're 3 hours behind at this point, or 3.5 hours behind. We have an hour and a half left to film this music video. And in an hour and a half, we shot the entire fucking thing. I'm not kidding you. Nova, me, my sister, my brother-in-law, Corey, there's no downtime. We're not taking a breath in between takes. We're like shooting a take. I'm jumping off the cop car, running through the sand. My sister's running through the sand. She's carrying a fucking light. Nova's running through the sand, dragging a piece of fucking wood. Corey's running through the sand, carrying the camera. Like, we were running through the fucking, I don't know if you guys have ever ran in sand before, but it's fucking hard. Okay, it's not like running on pavement. Your fucking feet are sinking in, your legs feel like they're 1,000,000 pounds. There's fucking chaos. We're all running around this fucking beach for an hour and a half while the sun is going down faster and faster and faster and faster. That's why a lot of the shots towards the end of the music video are like dark as fuck. Because by the time we finished, it was fucking, our last shot, the sun was like this much over the horizon. We got our last shot and then the sun went down and it was fucking pitch black. So we went through absolute hell. We went through absolute hell to fucking film this music video. And it was actually pretty fucking cool because the guys that got there with the tow truck, it was a Mexican guy and an Indian guy. And there was like a girl there who was wearing like a XXL t-shirt whose pronouns were definitely they, them. She had the short Harry Potter haircut with the big glasses and the massive t-shirt. So I had a Mexican dude, an Indian dude, a they, them chick, my sister, my brother-in-law, my girlfriend, and myself, all running around on this beach, dragging plywood around, forcing this cop car through the sand. And I was just fucking standing there watching this shit, and I'm just like, there's a Mexican dude working here. There's a they, them girl working here. There's an Indian dude working here. Everybody was working together towards the same goal. They'd all heard the song. We've played it loud on the speaker. They're all very aware of who I am and what I stand for and what this song is about. And still, everybody is working together to make sure that this is done and gets finished and is possible. And it was just like this really fucking beautiful moment of, I'm like, this is just like a cross section of America right here. We got a Mexican dude, an Indian dude, they, them chick, and everybody is working together for a common goal to get this music video done. And it was just really fucking beautiful to see that. Everybody probably has their own beliefs. Everybody probably stands for different things. Everybody comes from a different place. We're all here in America and we're all working together to make this happen. And it was just a really fucking awesome thing to see. It really put a lot of shit in perspective. I was like, wow, this is fucking amazing. So that's the hell we went through to get this music video done. Like I said, like we shot this entire fucking music video in an hour and a half. Me sitting on top of the cop car, me inside the cop car yelling into the intercom, me sitting against the cop car, me walking up and down the beach in front of the water, all the B-roll, everything, looking through the maps, throwing the phone, the flares going off, everything was done in an hour and a half. We were fucking busting our balls. We were breaking our back. We were working our hands to the bone, and we got it done. It was the closest we'd ever come to just being like, fuck it, I guess the music video is done. We can't do it. It was the closest we've ever come to having to cancel a music video. Like by far, super, it almost didn't happen. But yeah, that's the story of how the music video got done. We went through absolute hell. So now I'm just trying to make it worth it that we went through all that hell. So please, if you can, download Woke World on iTunes. The link is pinned in the chat right now. All you got to do is click that link, download on iTunes. We're 6 spots away from #1. Let's take it to #1. Like I said, it'll be our like 3rd song in a row to go #1 on Billboard. First was Devil is a Democrat, that went #1. Second was Charlie, that went #1. And it could be Woke World. If we can make Woke World go #1, I feel like that's a beautiful end to that little saga, that little stretch of songs, that trilogy. So please, download Woke World on iTunes. The link is pinned in the chat. I'd appreciate it. Man, I hope everybody realizes that Woke World was such, it's not just an important song to people in America and to people in Canada and to people in Ireland and the UK, and it's important to everybody all over the world for different reasons. But that song is like super duper important to me too. Like, I think a lot of people think like, oh, Tom just makes this music because it does well, because it gets lots of views and it gets lots of clicks. That's great that it gets lots of views, and that's great that it gets lots of clicks, and that's great that they go #1, and it's great that they go viral, but that's not the primary reason for making songs like this. I love making these songs. These songs are from the bottom of my heart. And a lot of people think that like, oh, because we have leadership in this country right now under Donald Trump, who's anti-woke, people think that that just means that the woke thing just fucking goes away. And I wish that was the case, but it's not the fucking case. The woke shit is a cultural thing. It has nothing to do with leadership. It has nothing to do with government. It's a cultural thing. And it is entrenched in our lives. It's not going away just because of who the president is, okay? It's not. The woke shit is ingrained and entrenched in American life and Canadian life and United Kingdom lives and Irish life, and it's entrenched in our lives. The woke thing has been going on for so long. You're not gonna be able to just elect a guy and it fucking goes away. It's here, it's not going anywhere. And I think it's important to continue to push back against it and to continue to fight back against it and to continue to make songs about it and bring awareness and acknowledge that it's going on in other places in the world. Because it's not just going away because we elected a guy, and it's not just going away because you hear some people on TV say, oh, screw the woke shit. It's still happening. It's still taking over. There's still the great woke washing of American youth and Canadian youth and English youth and Irish youth. It's all over the world. Australian youth. It's the great woke washing of the world is still taking place, regardless of who the president or who the leadership is. So I think it's important to talk about it. I think it's important to make songs about it. I don't make songs about it for views. I don't make songs about it for clicks. I don't make songs about it to go viral. I make songs about it because these are the things that I think about when I'm sitting on my couch and when I'm reading the same headlines that you guys are reading. And these are the things that I talk about with my friends. And these are the things that I talk about with my family. And these are the things that I'm interested in. And these are the things that I care about. And these are the things that I feel are important. So that's why I'm making these songs, man. Like, there is a fire in my soul for these types of records. And if me taking that fire in my soul and making these songs, if it ignites a fire in your soul or throws gas on the fire that's already burning in your soul, that's great. And that's what I hope to do. And if what's coming from my heart is connecting with your heart, that's the mission objective at the end of the day. And I'm glad that that's the case. And if that is the case, if you do believe in these things, if they're important to you too, if you're interested in them as well, if you're not one of the people that's like, oh, you're doing too much political music, if you appreciate it, please go to iTunes, download Woke World. It would mean a lot to me. I really want to take this thing to #1. And it's going to take some work, but we can do it. So, yeah, I guess that was just like me ranting at you guys for 35 minutes. Should I jump in the chat and answer some questions or what? What do you guys think? I just feel like, oh, hold on. I seen Lacey pop up. Lacey says, is that the same location I Don't Care was filmed at? No, that's not the same location I Don't Care was filmed at. That was actually the same location that Sheeple was filmed at. You guys remember Sheeple? I was at this big, like, sort of abandoned power plant. Do you guys remember that in Sheeple? There's like a big abandoned power plant. There was like an eye in the sky and like all this shit. So that beach that we shot Woke World on is immediately on the other side of that big abandoned power plant. It's right there. Same parking lot, same everything. So, yeah, so that's where we shot Sheeple. And it's also where we shot Woke World. So I just had a little bit of a relationship with them. Believe it or not, it's not easy to find a private beach in California because everything out here is owned by, or I guess all the beaches out here are private. It's difficult to find a private beach that you have access to. I'm not sure how to blame this on Gavin Newsom, but I'm sure there's a fucking way to blame it on Gavin Newsom. I'm drawing a blank right now because everything that's wrong with California, that falls on Gavin Newsom's shoulders because he's a fucking idiot. And the devil is a Democrat. So I'm not sure how it's Gavin Newsom's fault, but it's fucking Gavin Newsom's fault. And it's very difficult to find a private beach out here that will give public access. So I talked to the location at from Sheeple, and they let us in. So that's what we did. I'm just flipping through here. How did you get the cop car smoking? I had my buddy Jared do CGI on the cop car afterwards so it would smoke. He actually put the bullet holes in the cop car too, because I found a cop car that had bullet holes in it for the music video, and I called to rent it. This is actually the guy that said, oh, just roll the fucking chain link fence out and you can drive the car right across the chain link fence. That guy that fucked us ultimately, that's who had the cop car with bullet holes in it. And then I called him because I was like, I need this cop car that has bullet holes in it. I need it for a shoot. And he's like, it doesn't run. Those are real bullet holes. The car's actually fucked. Like, it doesn't even run. So I was like, fuck. So I had to rent a pristine, perfect condition cop car and then use CGI after the fact to put the bullet holes in it and have the smoke coming out of the hood and all that shit. So there is so many comments that say Gavin Newsom is so gay. Oh, shit. That's so good. I mean, yeah, Gavin Newsom called me gay on Twitter like a month ago. I think he was projecting personally. Gay Gavin. So good. Gavin Gaysom. You guys are crushing it right now, man. I'm just flipping through here. Somebody said, do you have a music label? No, totally fucking independent over here, brother. Totally independent. I was considering opening up a record label and signing some artists and shit, but then I was just like, because I'm independent, I already have to work like 16 to 20 hours a day on my own shit just to keep the ball rolling and keep music videos coming out for you guys and keep dropping albums and recording and shooting and all this stuff. So not only would it be like impossible for me to open a record label and then sign artists, because I wouldn't have any time to dedicate to those artists right now to help their careers and help boost them up. There's just no way for me to do it because I'm working full time on my shit and overtime every day. But that's one of the things that I hate about record labels is that they sign tens of thousands of artists and then they don't have the time or the energy or the resources to dedicate to each individual artist. So you have like 4 or 5 artists that get all the money and all the resources and all the energy, and those artists blow up. And then there's 10,000 other artists underneath them who continue to suffer and don't do fuck all. And that's one of the things that I hate about record labels. So if I signed a bunch of people right now and I wasn't able to help them because I'm working on my shit, then they're going to continue to suffer. I'm going to continue working on my stuff. And then I've essentially just become the record labels that I hate. So that's just like not something I can do right now. When I retire eventually, when I'm done with music, and if that's ever even a thing, I don't even know. But if at some point I decide, okay, I'm gonna quit making music, I'm just gonna ride dirt bikes and shoot guns and fucking hang out and watch movies with my girlfriend for the rest of my life. If I ever get to that point, that's the point where I could open a record label, sign some artists, and truly do some good for the artists who need it and give them the attention and the resources and the help that they deserve and need. But in my current situation, I couldn't dedicate the time and energy to them because all of my time and energy is dedicated to what I'm doing right now. So it just kind of is what it is, man. That's what it is, unfortunately. Stephanie said, Flawed is a real one. Him being here makes total sense. I love Flawed. Flawed and Mo, they're friends of mine. I think they're super fucking talented and amazing people. If you guys are into watching reaction channels, check out Flawedzilla. Check out Mo. They react live to like most of my releases, and they're just great. And Mo is great in her own right. She does a lot of stuff. She was doing role play for a bit. I think she's just mainly live streaming. Flawed is also an artist outside of his reactions. They're both just mega talented, good people. Jay Malink Talk says, way too many tattoos for you to watch you. Then get the fuck out of here, bro. Nobody gives a shit. Boom. Boom. Look at these tattoos and these fucking muscles, dog. Too much, huh? Get the fuck out.
Are you showing muscles?
I was showing my muscles off, yeah.
Do they want to see mine?
Sure, come show them your muscles, babe. Whoa. Look at that.
No, don't compare. Don't do it at the same time. You gotta do mine separate. So,
Okay, do it.
hold on.
You have this tiniest arms, dude.
Stop. Hold on. This is a really big shirt, okay? It's actually amazing.
Oh, that's a good one too. Wow. Holy
just
shit.
Move over. What do you guys think?
There's not enough room here for the both of us. Take you in your baby blanket and go do something else.
Oh wow, I'm getting disrespectful. Should be afraid of this.
Sweet muscle, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Anyways, That's my girlfriend Nova, and those were her muscles.
I'm really hot.
Yeah. Somebody said, do yours, Tom. Oh, you want to see these? You want to see these pythons? Yeah. Come to a Tom MacDonald live stream. It's a bodybuilding contest. Anyways, we need to be here talking about woke world. Look, man, I fucking hate doing this. I hate asking you guys for help all the time. I literally cringe at myself when I know that I have to ask you guys for help. But I'm an independent artist. I don't have like a record label that's gonna put out some fancy commercial or some fancy advertisement or some really clever marketing scheme that's gonna trick you into downloading a song without you even realizing that you've been tricked into downloading it. I don't have that. Sometimes I wish I did. But all I have is the ability to come on here and be super honest with you guys. And me being honest is just telling you that, like, I'm fucked without you. I am totally fucked without you, okay? I cannot compete on the iTunes charts. I cannot compete on the Billboard charts. I cannot compete with mainstream artists that have these labels behind them. I can't. It's impossible. Without you guys, I'm totally fucked. My career's dead. I cannot compete. I literally fucking cringe at the fact that I have to come on here and be that transparent and be like, yo, I'm dead in the water without you. But that's the reality of being an independent artist. You have to try to collectively motivate your people, the people that stand with you, your supporters, the people that believe in what you believe in, the people that enjoy your music. I have to try and just be honest with you and say, as an independent artist, I need your help. That's just the fact of the matter. So, and I need your help in getting Woke World to #1 on iTunes. That's the reality of it. We're 6 spots away from #1 in all genres. We are currently #1 in hip hop. We got 6 spots until we're #1 overall in all genres: hip hop, country, pop, rock, everything. And I need you guys' help. So if you can, please click the link that's pinned in the chat right now. Go to iTunes and download Woke World. It would mean everything to me. I would super appreciate everybody's help. And it just is what it is. I wish I didn't have to ask you for help. I wish I could do this all on my own. I kind of wish that I did have a team that would come up with some clever marketing scheme or some record label that would put it up on a billboard in Times Square or Sunset Boulevard or whatever, but I don't have that shit. So I just have to use the tools that are available to me, and that's the internet, that's these live streams, and that's my social media. And I just gotta ask you guys to please download Woke World on iTunes. Help me compete with these mainstream artists. Help me top these charts. It would be our 3rd #1 in a row. Devil is a Democrat, Charlie, Woke World. I just feel like it'd be an awesome cherry on the cake, icing on the cake, whatever the saying is. And I just think that would be amazing. And I would really appreciate everybody's help. To everybody that's already downloaded the song, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you a million times. People really have no idea how much impact you have on an independent artist's career. Like, a lot of people, it's like, you know, voting. They don't think that their vote really matters. They don't think that their vote really counts. They don't think that their actions have an impact in the real world. But I'm just trying to tell you guys, your actions have a massive impact in the real world. On my life, on my career as an independent artist, you have a massive impact. You're the only thing that can create an impact. If you guys disappeared tomorrow, I would disappear tomorrow. That's it, it's over. So the fact that you're still here and you're still riding with me, I'm so grateful. It's such a blessing to have you guys. So please don't think that your efforts are in vain. Don't think that you're not having an impact. You're having a huge, huge impact. And I appreciate it. So please go to iTunes, download Woke World. Let's take that #1 spot. 3rd song in a row. Let's fucking go. I'd appreciate everybody's help. The link is pinned in the chat right now. I've been here for 50 minutes. It is now 9 o'clock in the morning. I have to go make my posts on social media, and I have a shit ton of stuff to do today because we got more music videos and 2 albums on November 7th and a ton of stuff to do. So I'm gonna get out of here. Please go to iTunes, download Woke World, keep sharing that video everywhere. Drop your flags in the comments on the Woke World video. Trigger that YouTube algorithm with likes and comments. Let's blow it up. And most importantly, man, get those downloads on iTunes. Let's take Woke World to #1. We got 6 spots to go and we're #1. Let's fucking go! I need you guys' help. To everybody out there who decides to download it, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I hope you guys are enjoying this song. It took a lot out of me to shoot the music video. It came right from the bottom of the heart, the song, and I'm just glad that it's reaching people out there in the world. So let's fucking go. Let's take it to #1. Get those downloads. Hangover Gang, thank you for hanging out with me this Sunday morning. Now go to church and eat breakfast with your family and walk your dog and do all the other stuff you're supposed to do on Sunday, okay? I'm gonna get to work. I love you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I gotta go. Bye, 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 bye. Later, dudes. I'm gonna bounce. Ciao. Hasta la vista, baby. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Later, dudes. Later, dudes. Hangover Gang forever. I love you. I see everybody saying bye. Bye, 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 bye. Peace, 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 peace. Hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday, okay? Make the most of it. I'm gonna do my best to make the most of mine. I'm gonna get to work so I can give you guys more cool stuff, hopefully. Love you guys. Peace.